The Big Diabetes Lie Review. Most people today know that diabetes is not a medicine, and patients have to live with it throughout their lives. They also know that diabetes can be controlled if important rules are followed and appropriate medicines are used. Few people know that this is a specific problem. There are no clear studies showing that regular doctors say they have diabetes. The Big Diabetes Lie Guide offers many diabetes management strategies. It provides tips on how to reduce cholesterol-free prescription drug. It is a great diabetes e-book written by Sadorevs and top-level scientists specializing in diabetes, insulin, and sugar. Instead of using the usual way to treat the symptoms of diabetes, the cause of the problem was solved in this way. Now I've put a link directly in the description box below. So click the link below to learn more. What is the Big Diabetes Lie? The Big Diabetes Lie is a complete e-book list of over 500 pages with important data that can significantly improve overall fitness and completely eliminate type 2 diabetes in a few weeks. This program is a scientifically proven technology that reduces type 2 diabetes, which also normalizes blood sugar levels. The Big Diabetes Lie program reveals facts about the lies of pharmaceutical companies that have tried to control that only drugs can cure and treat diabetes. It improves insulin sensitivity and reduces neuropathic pain caused by blindness, amputations as well as diabetes and insulin shots. This program eliminates the use of harmful toxins that can help your body heal and replace type 1 diabetes. How does it work? The Big Diabetes Lie provides detailed and whole information on how to completely change type 2 diabetes. It establishes a healthy diet that can also affect the diabetic condition. Using this program, the weight loss plan provides the right balance. The Big Diabetes Lie program improves the immune system in terms of energy and overall body composition. Each ingredient works well without insulin and various treatments. It is an alternative to preventing diabetics from finding real problems related to the disease and making the best use of diabetes, non-prescription drugs or insulin injections. Click the link below for more detail now. Benefits of the Big Diabetes Lie. The Big Diabetes Lie shows ways to reduce the appetite for food. Using the information in the book, diabetics can get rid of the vicious circle of drug use and insulin. The material is prepared by a group of doctors, and diabetes cures her roots, and not only heals her symptoms. The book also shows you how to reduce diabetics by 60%. Bonus: 7 Steps to Health Nutrition Guide. The Secrets of Antioxidants. The Miracle of Sleep. MSG and Your Health. Amazing Health from Water. Pros. The Big Diabetes Lie. A lot of information is easy to read and uses unexpected terms. It contains much useful nutritional information and their impact on your health. This book, you can also read case studies on how quickly the program helped some people. You will learn how to lower your cholesterol by 20 to 30% without the use of any drugs. It has a 60-day money-back guarantee, just in case you aren't satisfied with this book at any reason. It gives a practical tool to help and support you to cure your diabetes. Cons. Without an internet connection, you cannot buy this product because it is the only one available on the internet. Therefore, you want to best results, use it regularly. The instruction. Conclusion. We highly recommend the Big Diabetes Lie program. This guide only includes tips and tricks on how to deal with diet, lose weight and finally causes diabetes. In this book gives 7 steps or health and an immediate remedy for diabetes. It can help change your shape and eliminating diabetes from the system and keeping it permanently. For more information, click the link below.
I collapsed to the floor in pain. "Honey, call the ambulance," I blurted out to my wife. As I lay on the floor, I looked at the photo of our children on the table. I remembered thinking that this might be the last minute I see them. My wife ran to my side. I thank God to this day that she was home. She dialed 911 and checked my blood sugar. It was at 380, and I was having a heart attack. I knew I only had minutes before it'd be too late. Just minutes. My wife, Melanie, was on the phone with the emergency room and quickly got the insulin. Thoughts raced through my head as stabbing pains pierced my chest. The next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital with a doctor looking straight at me. My wife sitting by my side, tears streaming down her cheeks, my children standing near, looking at a father they have never seen before. I was diabetic and just had a heart attack, and I felt weaker and more helpless than I ever did in my entire life. What I didn't know is that 65% of diabetics die from heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. And the risk of heart disease death and strokes are twice as high in people with diabetes. You could have died today, the doctor said kindly, looking at me and my family. If you don't change something, you will have another heart attack in a month. I didn't want to believe it. I love my wife and children, and my dream was to hike the Grand Canyon one day. I remember laying there in tears and thinking about my family. This could have been my end, fading into a darkness forever, no longer able to see the beautiful smiles on my children's and grandchildren's face, not seeing them grow up, get married, or start their own families. As I lay there in the cool hospital room, I felt scared and ashamed like never in my life. I could have done something sooner, I thought to myself. I would have left my family alone without support or love. Having my wife and children go through unbearable pain to bury their father and husband, just that thought alone made me even more scared. How could I do this to them, I thought. I turned to them and brought them close. I was still weak, but I remember some strength returning to me as nurses and doctors passed by our open door. I had IVs in my arm, and I was weak, tired, and ashamed. I never thought this could happen to me, but it was real. The heart attack was real. The hospital was real. And the fact that I could have died was very real. So why am I sharing this very personal story with you today? Well, this was the most painful, scary, and dreadful moment in my life. It forced me to go on a journey that changed everything in my life and the life of thousands of men and women around the world. When I would discover the real cause of diabetes and its symptoms, a truth that the diabetes industry seems to keep to themselves, whose entire business relies on you taking more and more medication until you suffer a heart attack, stroke, or fall into a coma. You see, unlike what you might have been told, your high blood sugar or that unwanted weight, the amount of exercise you do, the amount of drugs or pills you take, your genetics of family history, your weight or carbohydrate intake, and not the real reasons you have diabetes. But it is instead all down to a destructive process inside the body of each diabetic, pre-diabetic, and those who struggle with extra weight that wreaks havoc on each cell and slowly destroys your body from the inside. In recent years, diabetes has become one of the leading causes of death worldwide. And according to the World Health Organization, around 1.6 million people worldwide died due to diabetes in 2016. And not only that, but the cost of having diabetes is absolutely crazy. Unfortunately, what we hear all too often is consumers don't realize until after they have a heart attack or stroke that their insurance coverage may not be adequate, says Dr. Polly Galbraith, Vice President and Chief Medical Director at Assurant Employee Benefits. An insurance provider says the lifetime cost of treating less severe heart attacks can reach $760,000. For a severe heart attack, the cost can reach $1 million. The figure includes indirect costs, such as lost productivity, as well as direct costs, such as hospitalization. Did you know that the number one reason people go bankrupt in the USA is due to medical bills? You can leave your family homeless if you suffer any serious diabetes complications or end up dying from this condition. Even if you survive a deadly stroke or heart attack, Your family's finances will be wiped out. This is scary, and this is why it is absolutely critical for you to do everything in your power to stop this disease. And the good news is that there is an answer. By using a few simple foods and compounds 3 times a day, you can stop the deadly mechanism that is making you sick. Known to a small tribe of the longest living people on planet Earth, the Hunza people of Pakistan, over 5,000 miles from home, that eating these compounds and reversing this nasty process in my body is so powerful that it allowed me and thousands of people around the world to see complete relief of diabetes and its symptoms, and repair and reverse the damage it had caused. This discovery not only saved me from another most likely fatal heart attack or stroke, but in just a few weeks reversed every single symptom of my type 2 diabetes. My blood sugar went from 350 to 130, stable, healthy, in perfect normal ranges. Even my doctor was shocked and told me to continue what I was doing. He took me off all my medications, and I no longer needed to prick my finger or take diabetes drugs. Test strips, glucose meters, pills, all a thing of the past. I also lost about 30 extra pounds of fat, got rid of my aches and pains. I sleep better, I feel better, I have so much energy, it's incredible. And the best part, I did all this without any special equipment or expensive medication. I eat delicious foods every day, and I look better than ever. These simple and easy compounds and foods are 100% safe and natural, inexpensive, and easily found in my local grocery store. These near miraculous type 2 diabetes reversing compounds and foods I stumbled upon are too important to hide. They saved my life, helped me lose over 30 pounds, have given me my freedom and my health back, and this has been the problem until now. These simple compounds have been right under my nose all this time and have been kept from us by those we trusted to make us better. But not anymore. In this short presentation, I want to share with you why everything you thought you knew about diabetes is flat out wrong. You are going to be shocked when you hear the Big Pharma insider break his silence and tell you the 3 biggest lies touted by doctors around the world. You are going to discover the deadly secret and the real cause of your type 2 diabetes, and the clinically proven doctor-approved compounds that you can take tonight to stop this deadly process and flush out the toxins, which will start normalizing your blood sugar, reversing your diabetes, eliminating your chance of developing deadly heart attacks, strokes, or amputations. Plus, I'll show you all the peer-reviewed studies that prove how this works, and the truth about why you or your doctor have never heard of this method, which has helped 234,884 people all over the world reverse diabetes and throw out their medication and glucose meters. The success stories, they're piling up, and I can promise you that if you apply it today, you will see results tomorrow. Whether you're male or female, 20 or 90 years of age, had diabetes in your family for generations, are diabetic or pre-diabetic, or have had diabetes for 30 years. If you're skeptical, I understand. I was too. But I promise you that this can be your reality very soon. The compounds are so powerful that everyone sees incredible relief of their symptoms. And before I reveal any more, it's absolutely crucial that you watch until the end while you still can. Because honestly, I don't know how long this presentation will be online for. It could be taken down tomorrow, and you won't be able to get all this life-saving research. In America, diabetics pay over $300 billion just on medication and hospital visits. That is an incredible amount, which Big Pharma does not want to lose. They would rather keep you as a customer for life, buying their medication for as long as you live, and eventually suffering the complications such as a heart attack, stroke, or amputation. They would never want you to see what I'm about to tell you, because that would mean the end of their profits from you or those you love. This is why it's so important for you to get this information, and we don't have much time. because diabetes isn't waiting. It's eating away at your organs as we speak. And another heart attack can come at any time, because most of them do, and they happen outside the hospital. This knowledge can save you from all these horrible complications, from the needles, the drugs, and pills, so you can eliminate the fears and worries, free of shame and guilt about watching what you eat, what other people think of you. Restore your blood sugar and blood pressure to perfectly healthy levels. Lose 10, 20, or even 50 pounds of extra weight. Throw out your medication and glucose meters and regain the freedom and hope you once lost. This is exactly what happened to me, and I need to pass on this life-saving research to you. The exact compounds which you can use today to start reversing this condition once and for all. If this sounds good to you, then please watch this until the end, and I promise you, you can reverse your diabetes. Watch this. On the left is a dressing, and on the right is a delicious drink. Now I'm going to reveal to you how these two simple food additions can start the powerful process of reversing your condition. The compounds are so powerful that it will start the moment you implement them, and it can start tonight. And I have to introduce you to a team of doctors which made this possible for me. I stumbled upon this team after I came home from the hospital and started researching for natural ways to beat my diabetes. I discovered their method, and it changed my life. You absolutely need to hear about it and apply it to your life. It can mean the difference between life and death. Your doctor will take you off your medication, and you can finally beat your diabetes. Let me go ahead and hand it off to Dr. Adams, one of the doctors at the International Truth in Medicine Council, an organization which has helped over 300,000 diabetics, including myself, regain their health. Turn your sound on to watch the shocking presentation that is helping millions of people understand and reverse diabetes. Only one valid solution exists for people with type 2 diabetes, neuropathy, numbness, or low insulin sensitivity. So why haven't you heard about it? Hi, my name is Mir Sidrav, along with Dr. Adams and our team at the International Council for Truth in Medicine. Last year, our team of doctors helped 73,542 type 2 diabetics normalize their blood sugar, fix insulin sensitivity, and end the need for prescription drugs, insulin injections, and blood sugar monitoring. This year, we are on track to help over 100,000 diabetics achieve the impossible. These techniques have already been used successfully by people in over 40 countries and have helped type 2 diabetics eliminate the need for drugs and insulin injections while helping type 1s greatly reduce their drug and injection dosages. Here are just a few of our thousands of happy clients.
I've been doing the 7 Steps to Health for 3 weeks now, and I must tell you that I've noticed significant improvements. First off, I feel much better than I have in a number of years, and I also have to tell you that my glucose readings on average have gone from about 14.3 millimoles per liter to only 7.1 millimoles, which is just great. Obviously, I'm quite pleased with the results so far, and I just wanted to tell you that I've tried several other products out there on the internet, but they didn't work like this one, not even close.
I've been a diabetic for 12 years, and a friend of mine recommended that I do something about it or risk dying an early death. So I researched natural ways to beat diabetes, and I found 7 Steps to Health. And I monitored my blood glucose levels very closely and was completely amazed that within 1 month of starting on the 7 Steps to Health, my blood sugar levels stabilized between 120 to 125 without any insulin at all. My doctor even told me that if I keep this up, he'll tell me to stop taking my meds. This far exceeded my expectation. Thank you so much.
My grandmother suffered from diabetes and high blood pressure. Even though she took the pills, did the standard procedures, and did everything that doctors recommended day in and day out, nothing helped her until her untimely death. If my grandmother watched this video you are about to see, I bet she would still be here today. I do not want you, your friends, or family to go through this experience. This is why I went on a mission to get this information to people who need it most. Our team of doctors at the ITMC have discovered a powerful method that our clients do in the comfort of their own homes. We didn't believe it at first, It seemed too good to be true. The studies, the research, the testimonials of people who changed their lives were incredible. We researched them, studied them, and applied them to our clients. The results we saw shocked us. People of all ages, races, and genetics were normalizing their blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol levels, losing weight, getting better sleep, and regaining their lives back. Their doctors have taken them off their medications, saving them hundreds of dollars, and some of them no longer need painful surgery. Many took up sports, golfing, started traveling, spending more time with their kids and grandkids. We discovered a modern-day miracle, and we knew we had to get this out to as many people as possible. The research you are about to hear might save your life, or the life of someone close to you. Whether you have high blood sugar, high cholesterol or blood pressure, extra weight that you need to lose, or failing health, we believe this is the only known and proven treatment for type 2 diabetes and its symptoms. So make sure to watch this presentation until the end and discover the truth for yourself. I'm going to hand it off to Dr. Adams.
Hi, my name is Dr. Adams. Before I share this life-saving research with you, let me tell you an amazing story that was recently featured by the world-famous Dr. Oz. Rocco Walkman of Scottsdale, Arizona was overweight, diabetic, and had the heart of an 85-year-old while only being in his 50s. In just 28 days, Rocco completely reversed his type 2 diabetes, got rid of his hypertension, acid reflux, successfully reduced the plaque on his arteries, came off his cholesterol and diabetes medication completely, and did all this just by changing his diet in a specific way, which Dr. Michael Roizen, the chief medical consultant for the Dr. Oz Show, called doable for everyone. In a few minutes, I'll reveal how Rocco completely reversed his type 2 diabetes. Dr. Oz himself even stated that 90% of type 2 diabetics can reverse their problem. 90% of diabetics free of their disease. That is over 200 million people that could be free of this crippling disease. We researched insulin production, pancreas problems, glucose absorption methods, but all in vain. See, the problem was that we were following the mainstream medical methods of trying to cure diabetes. We were attacking it completely from the wrong angle, and I only discovered this after I joined the doctors at the ITMC. And together we embarked on a mission, poured over thousands of scientific studies and research papers, worked with hundreds of doctors, researchers, and medical professionals. And you know what? After 10 full years of analyzing, verifying, and testing this information, we discovered the truth, the covered up, suppressed, and hidden truth. We discovered a method so powerful it threatens to shut down Big Pharma for good, because it begins reversing type 2 diabetes the moment you start. By attacking diabetes at the root, it begins healing your pancreas, fixing your insulin problems, normalizing blood sugar, and restoring your health. This is a process which Time magazine called the secret killer. It is the culprit behind most diseases, actually. And along with a lack of nutrients and key compounds, if you do not get this process under control within your body, it will be virtually impossible to reverse your type 2 diabetes. And I want to share with you exactly how to stop this process dead in its tracks right now. Ever wondered why diabetics have such high rates of heart disease, heart attacks, cancer, high cholesterol, blindness, arthritis, and neuropathy? One word: inflammation. Just recently, in February 2015, scientists and researchers at the University of California, San Diego proved that type 2 diabetes is caused by a tiny molecule. They discovered that an inflammatory molecule called LTB4 causes insulin resistance. And what does insulin resistance lead to? High blood sugar and diabetes. And there you have it. The root cause of diabetes? Not exactly. We have to go back just a little bit further. We need to find out what causes inflammation and how to stop it. This is the Holy Grail, my friends, the one thing that has been hidden, suppressed, and kept secret. This is the answer to your diabetes. So what is it? The secret is in the food you eat, or more importantly, do not eat. It has nothing to do with your genetics, your age, gender, family history, or anything else. Scientists discovered that many of the foods we eat every single day cause serious chronic inflammation that leads to insulin resistance and high blood sugar, among many other health problems. What's most shocking is that diabetes diets recommended by doctors, even ones recommended by all the diabetes associations, have recently been proven to actually raise blood sugar and harm your pancreas. And that's why you still need to take your diabetes medication and insulin when trying to follow their crazy diets. But you don't need to diet. Dieting doesn't work. You simply need to eat less of certain harmful foods while substituting diabetes-busting superfoods. As soon as you start attacking inflammation, your blood sugar will begin normalizing, your pancreas will begin healing, and neuropathy pain will vanish. Best of all, your doctor will have to take you off your medication and injections, as you simply won't need them anymore. Scientists and researchers from all over the world have proven these findings in countless studies. Here are some of the most remarkable results. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. In just 16 days, insulin dosages were reduced by 57%. University of California, Los Angeles. In just 3 weeks, 71% of patients were taken off all diabetes drugs. University of Kentucky Metabolic Research Group. A few weeks later, 96% of type 2 diabetics were able to completely stop all insulin injections, while type 1s reduced their doses by an average of 38%. Loma Linda University. 81% of patients achieved complete relief of painful neuropathy. Dr. Fedden Lindberg, Oslo, Norway, had this to say: patients who were injecting high doses of insulin, as many as 200 units daily, have managed to quit insulin and come off medications for blood pressure and other conditions. Department of Medicine, George Washington University. A1C levels dropped 1.22 points. This is the same amount as with the most widely used diabetes drug, metformin. Here's what some of the lead researchers have to say. Contrary to common belief, type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome can be reversed. Christian Roberts, University of California. To have people free of diabetes after years with the condition is remarkable. Roy Taylor, Newcastle University. We welcome the results of this research because it shows that type 2 diabetes can be reversed. Dr. Ian Frame, Diabetes UK. Once you start attacking inflammation, it's not just diabetes that begins to heal. In a study at the George Washington University, they found that cholesterol dropped 25 to 30%, an amount comparable to what can be achieved with statin prescription drugs. Risk of cancer was lowered by an astounding 67%, proven in a study done at the National Institute for Public Health and the Environment in Bilthoven, Netherlands. Rates of hypertension, that's high blood pressure, dropped by 61% in men and 36% in women, proven in a study from the University of Oxford, United Kingdom. Patients even lowered their risk of fatal heart disease by over 56%. Loma Linda University, California. This is why it doesn't matter how old you are, what your weight is, who your parents are, how long diabetes has been in your family, or what your genetics are. If you can fix inflammation, you can fix your health. This is the life-saving information that has been hidden from you for decades, my dear friends. Shockingly simple and easy ways to begin reversing your type 2 diabetes without drugs, injections, or surgery. The pharmaceutical and medical industry has known about these diabetes-busting secrets for decades. These studies aren't new. They've been published and then covered up many decades ago. Diabetes is a $300 billion a year industry. They are not about to jeopardize those profits by showing you how to beat your diabetes for free without their pills or injections. All in the name of profits. Over $300 billion to be exact. By keeping this information away from the public, the pharmaceutical companies just saved themselves from losing 200 million new customers and billions of dollars in profits. These people want you to get diabetes. They need you to get diabetes, and they need people to stay sick for as long as possible. The pharmaceutical industry feeds on sick people who they've hooked on their drugs that must be taken for life. Every shot, pill, injection, blood sugar monitor you use makes these companies lots and lots of money. You are a lifelong cash cow for Big Pharma. You have to keep buying their drugs, pills, and other accessories for life. If you kick your diabetes butt, if you eliminate the need to take diabetes medication, the pharmaceuticals would lose billions of dollars. Why would they ever want to put themselves out of business? As doctors and researchers, we saw something wrong with this picture. We wanted no part in this system. This is why we've joined forces to bring you this knowledge, to reverse your type 2 diabetes, and eliminate your medications and deadly surgery, and regain your life from the comfort of your own home. When you visit your doctor in a few weeks' time, he won't believe how much you have changed, and he might even tell you to stop taking your medication. Most of our clients report their doctors taking them off medication for good, in complete disbelief. In light of this knowledge, you now have two options. You can close this page and go back to what you were doing, go back to taking your prescription medication and injections, knowing that they aren't doing anything to help your type 2 diabetes, knowing that your future holds health complications, blindness, possible amputations, heart attacks, stroke, and early death. Or you can choose the quickest, easiest, and smartest option. You can start learning about the suppressed diabetes-busting methods and applying them right now. Begin reversing your type 2 diabetes. Become free of insulin injections, expensive drugs, and constant glucose monitoring. Get healed and start living the life you deserve. We've already done the work for you. All you have to do is take the easy step forward. We think you deserve to know the truth about our medical system, food and drug system, and health policy. You deserve to be informed about the variety of safer, cheaper, and faster methods for treating and beating your diabetes. We'd like to give you this framework of knowledge that you can use to begin your path to health today. If you want to experience these exact same results for yourself, if you want to eliminate all your diabetic symptoms, treat diabetes from the source, and do it all in just days, we have assembled the results and exact methods from hundreds of suppressed scientific studies and powerful medical research into an easy-to-read and understand step-by-step health guide called The 7 Steps to Health and the Big Diabetes Lie. It has already been used to help hundreds of thousands of diabetics all over the world. Learn the truth about these life-changing, scientifically proven diabetes treatment methods and embark on the path to kicking your diabetes butt for good. You will actually be able to begin the healing process within an hour because you're about to learn the exact step-by-step system tailor-made for you that will instantly begin repairing your body, eliminating inflammation 100% naturally. The best part is that it won't just solve your diabetes problem, it will solve every aspect of your health. As your cells regenerate, so do your hormone levels. As you eliminate inflammation, you will also greatly lower your risk of cancer, heart attacks, amputations, blindness, heart disease, and more. For the first time in history, treatment which actually gets results is available. And in just 21 days, with a completely safe, completely natural solution with no side effects. The program is the result of over 10 years of testing and research. We witnessed countless diabetic patients significantly reduce their need for medication far sooner than even our doctors thought possible. There are no prescription drugs to swallow, no crazy diets, pills, potions, powders, or injections. Everything you need to begin your path to health can be found in your local grocery store. You'll know several handy life hacks. That is to say, small changes in your lifestyle that take very little effort. In fact, you'll barely notice them. And yet, they will have massive effects in ending inflammation, normalizing glucose, and helping to restore your damaged pancreas. 7 Steps to Health answers every question you might have. We know it because we have tens of thousands of satisfied patients. And if there's something you can't find an answer to, We have helpful support staff who are standing by 24/7 to answer any queries you might have. Some of them are former diabetics themselves who can support you and guide you like nobody else can. So, how much does all this cost? What does it cost to completely reverse your type 2 diabetes and never have to inject another needle or take another prescription drug? First, let's take a look at some cold hard facts. Diabetes costs you over $4,000 every year, whether it's through sky-high insurance premiums, taxes, time spent at the doctor, or other medical costs. The cost of dialysis, which many diabetics need after their kidneys fail, is upwards of $40,000. The pumps, blood sugar monitors, testing strips, the time spent going to doctors, something you won't have to do that often anymore. Think about all the diabetic complications you can potentially avoid. Heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, strokes, higher risk of cancer, amputations, and so many other horrible ailments that many diabetics will face. Your long-term health expenses over a lifetime of diabetes are expected to be as much as $100,000. Imagine, no more injections, no daily drug regimens, no more neuropathy pain. Luckily for you, we're not Big Pharma. We're not enslaved to any investors. We don't have CEOs and presidents and other useless upper management types breathing down our necks to squeeze maximum profit out of our customers. In fact, we're not even in it for the money. Our only goal is to help as many diabetics as possible. We tried to make the price as low as possible, just enough to cover our costs. 7 steps to health and the big diabetes lie. The most revolutionary diabetes program of the decade is only $37. After working with diabetics for the last few decades, after seeing people on their deathbeds, I am going to guarantee that if you ever develop serious diabetes complications and are bedridden, sick, at risk of amputations, suffering from vision problems, neuropathy, and living in constant agony, you will wish you did something sooner. So, here it is, your chance to do something about your health right now. To make your choice easier, here's our simple guarantee. Type 1 or 2 diabetes will be massively improved or your money back. And I don't just mean that it will make you feel better. I mean real results that even your doctor will notice. Blood sugar and insulin production repaired, neuropathy pain reduced, and even eliminated. Type 1 diabetics can get their drug and insulin dosages drastically reduced. Most type 2 diabetics can be completely taken off all of their drugs and injections. I guarantee that your doctor is going to be shocked when he sees you next time, and he's going to want to know your secret. You have a full 60 days to decide if you want your money back, but you'll know in just 2 weeks. Compare this to the drugs and injections that you might be taking now. Do they offer any money-back guarantees? Does your doctor? Well, we do. Now, here's more good news for you. When you order today, we're going to throw in some of our other scientifically verified health guides 100% free. The Secrets of Antioxidants ebook, showing you how to put a stop on deadly free radicals that wreak havoc by damaging DNA, corroding cell membranes, and killing cells outright. Dr. Denham Harmon, MD, PhD, University of Nebraska College of Medicine states, the relationship between aging and disease involving free radical reactions seems to be a direct one. Antioxidant supplements will increase the healthy, active lifespan by 5 to 10 or more years. And this book will teach you the most powerful antioxidants on the planet, many of which are completely unknown to your doctor, for free. It's a $67 course, free with your order today. Next, the second bonus is the Miracle of Sleep ebook. Proper sleep guidance is used by Olympic athletes. Did you know that sleep is not a passive event, but rather an active process involving powerful changes in the organs of the body? So during sleep, you're not just a lump on a mattress. Your whole organism keeps functioning to heal, restore, and rejuvenate. Exposure to even dim light at night, such as a glowing TV screen, could prompt changes in your brain that lead to mood disorders, up to and including depression. There are 3 absolutely important things which most people simply don't know that can turn their sleep into a powerhouse rejuvenating process, allowing you to fall asleep faster, sleep less, and feel more refreshed than ever. A $59 value, yours free if you order right now. The third free bonus is our revolutionary Amazing Health from Water ebook. This simple, life-giving liquid is more powerful than your medicine cabinet. Headaches, weight gain, high blood pressure, all proven to be symptoms of a dehydrated body. Learn how to lose weight, have no more daytime fatigue, improve your blood pressure, and much more, simply by drinking the right water in the right amounts at the right time. And learn about all the harmful toxins, petrochemicals, and immunosuppressants floating in your tap water and how to remove them. A course valued at $49, absolutely free. The fourth free bonus for ITMC customers is the suppressed MSG and Your Health ebook, valued at $32, that discloses one deadly food additive added to most foods on your grocery store shelves, which tricks your tongue to think your food is more nutritious, stimulates dangerous, unneeded insulin production, is as addictive as Valium, stimulates nerve degeneration and nerve cell death, and has been linked to deadly disorders. Just by eliminating this one food additive, you can reverse many dangerous ailments. If you add it all up, that's $207 worth of our products we are giving you for free. Bonuses are limited, so make sure to grab your spot right now. You now have 2 choices. Choice 1, go back to what you were doing. Take more pills, injections, and keep hoping you will someday get better. Watch as your health deteriorates, as your eyesight gets worse, and as you inevitably end up in the hospital. Or choice 2, uncover the truth about this disease and join the tens of thousands who've used our methods with astounding results. Prescription drugs, injections, blood sugar monitoring, neuropathy, sleepless nights, all a thing of the past. It's your life on the line. The decision is easy. As a doctor, I've seen my share of dying diabetes patients. And you know what every single one of them says? They wish they did something sooner. Now ask yourself, your family, what do they deserve? Do your relatives, kids, or grandkids deserve someone who will be there for them, someone to share life and those precious family moments with? Or do they deserve a burden, someone who passes before his time and leads to heartache and tragedy? If not for yourself, do it for the people in your life. Whose graduation or wedding will you attend if you add another 20 years to your life? Doesn't that feel empowering? Do you really want to live the rest of your life shackled to constant blood sugar readings, needles, and prescription drugs? Instead, what about a life with no more fear? Is that worth fighting for? You know it is. So why are you still listening to me? There's an order button below. Hit the button, fill out the form on the next page, and kick diabetes butt. Otherwise, what are you waiting for? Are you going to wait until you lose a foot? Or maybe going blind will get you moving to find a solution. Or maybe a heart attack will cause you to realize that what you're currently doing is not working. Let me remind you, we don't want a penny of your money. You get to decide if you want your money back or not after you evaluate our program. You will either be jumping for joy or you will get all your money back. Think about it. How much is your life worth? Most people would say millions of dollars. So what's $37 to get your life and health back? Hit the button below and get started. Sure, you can skip on this and put that money in a dinner at some restaurant, or maybe a pair of shoes that will sit in a closet. Or will you put it towards something that will bring long-lasting, positive change in your life for years to come? Hit the button below, then fill out the form on the next page. It's safe. It's secure. You will either download the 7 Steps to Health as a PDF file and read it on your computer, tablet, iPad, Kindle, or other ebook reader, or you can get a paperback copy that will be professionally printed for you by our book publisher and delivered right to your door. The shipping is free to anywhere in the world. Hit the button now. You have a new life to gain. I hope you realize that the pharmaceutical companies do not want you to read our book. They want you to be enslaved to them, their drugs and injections. Don't let them control your life any longer. Fight back and join us in the eradication of diabetes once and for all. It starts with you. Hit the button below right now. The order button will disappear when the video ends, which is seconds away. Still here? Maybe you've got some questions. Let's answer the most common ones. What exactly am I buying? Is it a book? Is it being shipped to me? I'm a type 1 diabetic. Will this really cure my diabetes? I have a busy schedule. Will this take much of my time? Diabetes is in my family for many generations. Can this still work for me? Will my doctor approve of these methods? Got more questions? As soon as you get inside, they will all be answered. So hit the button below now and fill out the form. Remember, once you've been through our easy step-by-step program, you will have a choice to not pay and get your money back, if you feel that's what you want to do. The historic 7 Steps program is a click away right now. We risked our careers to bring it to you. This is the easiest decision of your life. But you must hurry, because diabetes isn't waiting. It's eating away at your vital organs as we speak. If you want to beat it, you will have to take action. Only action can save your health and ensure a long and bright future. The small act of trying our program could cause the biggest change in your life that you've ever had. It could turn your current life into one with more joy, more freedom, a life without painful needles or expensive medication, with less worry, less pain, and less doctor visits. It's what you deserve. Click the button below, fill out the form on the next page, and let the good side of your life begin. Make your decision quick, because every day you wait, your diabetes gets worse. Take action right now. Remember, you have the peace of mind, unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee. You will find that this is the most powerful program to get you on the road to your healthy future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the inside.